Iowa defensive end A.J. Epenesa joins us live on the line right now. Hello, A.J. John Murphy here and Steve Tasker there. Good to have you with us here. Congratulations on being picked by the Bills.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
What was it like to hear your name called tonight? What did it feel like?
It was surreal. I mean, it was amazing. Me and my family were here together in the house, and it just blew up. Everyone jumped, screaming, hugs, kisses. It was amazing, and I wouldn't have wanted to spend it with anyone else.
When this process first started, you were thought to be a really high first rounder. Were you disappointed at all that you had to stretch it to day 2 before you were selected?
I mean, yeah, for a little bit, but not necessarily. I guess the number, but the team, no. I'm very happy and very excited and blessed to be a part of an organization like this and what they're building. And it's very humbling, and I'm very excited. That's all I can really say. It's so exciting. I really can't wait.
AJ, how much contact did you have with the Buffalo Bills prior to your being selected tonight?
We didn't have a whole lot. I talked to Coach Washington a little bit. We had a couple phone calls, but that was really about to the extent of it, other than at the combine.
And how much have you had since you were picked about 2 hours ago or so, or an hour and a half ago anyway? What have they told you about what to expect when things get going here in Buffalo?
They haven't really bombarded me too much tonight because they know it's a little crazy out here. But tomorrow, when things start getting rolling and everything starts to move, I'll find out more then. But I'm really looking forward to it. We're going to start being in contact more and start scheming probably, and then workouts and stuff like that, and it'll start being more preparation.
Where did you get the word from? Where are you staying right now in the off season, and now that college is over, or they're not really holding classes? Where did you watch the draft from, and who with?
Yeah, I'm currently in my hometown in Glen Carbon, Illinois. I'm about 15 minutes outside the city of St. Louis, and I'm here with my siblings, Eric, Sam, and Yosei, and Andrea, who is she's not a real sibling, but she's like an adopted one, kind of.
A.J. Epenesa, the Bills' first pick, joins us on the line. We had your former coach at Iowa, Kirk Ferentz, on last hour, A.J. He told us that you're the kind of guy that normally doesn't wind up at Iowa, that guys that with your athleticism and your ability usually don't go to Iowa. What was it that took you to Iowa to play for the Hawkeyes as a college player?
So my dad played there in the mid-'90s, and I grew up a huge Iowa Hawkeye fan, and I grew up just loving the black and gold, staying true to who I was all the way through. And, I bleed black and gold till the day I die, and I'm very proud to be an Iowa Hawkeye. But what really helped me go there is it felt like home. I love Coach Ferentz. I love Coach Doyle, and they've done nothing but support me. In everything I do since being at Iowa, and I'm very blessed to have coaches like them.
We talked to Coach Ferentz. He said that your first couple of years at Iowa, you were really a third down kind of a pass rush specialist, and it wasn't until this past year that you actually got on the field first, second, and third down, and they left you on the field for the entire defensive series. How did that change your approach, and did you like that? But do you like playing the run, that kind of thing? How did that affect you and your play?
I guess it just was more snaps, so conditioning just had to be better. I feel like I can play the run, and I feel like I can rush the passer, but conditioning was probably the biggest factor early on in the season, and just kind of building up and then improving as the year goes on is really what I was really focused on, being improvement-driven. My first 2 years I was mainly third down, and we had some really good guys in front of me, some veteran guys, and just learning from them, being a sponge, was what really helped me grow as a player.
One of the things, AJ, about playing every down is you can't just be a pass rusher. And I was reading one analysis that had you as the best run defender among all defensive ends available in this year's draft. Was that a different level you got to as a run defender this year with Iowa, or did you change your game at all?
I wouldn't say I changed my game at all, no. But just kind of playing what we preach at Iowa, being very technique sound and fundamentally sound, and being improvement driven. So every single day we're just trying to improve on something, and just playing and doing what I do. And I feel like I play heavy-handedly and just kind of, controlling offensive linemen and setting edges and helping the defense out as much as possible. And so just kind of growing as an overall football player is what I would say.
I know you've said that the Bills, Sean McDermott and Brandon Beane are building something here in Buffalo. What do you know about the Bills organization, and what do you think? What have you thought about it now before you became a member of it? Now that you're a draft pick of the Buffalo Bills, what did you think about the team before tonight?
I honestly don't know much about Buffalo, the city, or the Bills as an organization. I don't know much, but I know that this year they had a pretty good run. They played really well, especially on defense. And from what the coaches have told me, I mean, they really want to get after the quarterback with 4 guys, consistent pressure. And it's something that I feel maybe I can contribute to, and it's something that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, they haven't anyway. For a couple of years, they've been a good defense, AJ. They haven't had to manufacture pass rush pressure. They need more pressure, but they haven't artificially manufactured it with blitzes. They count on guys up front to rush the passer.
Yeah.
That's got to be a good sign for a defensive lineman, a defensive end like yourself, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. I mean, just putting us out there and letting us rush the passer and do what we need to do. It's it kind of takes the chains off a little bit, whether you're thinking about having a stunt or something like that, and we can really just rush the passer how we feel and maybe through the alignment or around them, whatever you got to do. But it's 4 guys working together up front. And just building pressure, and I'm just extremely excited.
Last thing, AJ, how are you surviving the quarantine? And I hope your family and friends and everybody are healthy. How are you doing so far with kind of the disruption in this whole process this year?
Yeah, I mean, it's different. But me and my family, we're out here, and we're working every day. My parents work, and me and my brother go to lift weights every single day. And so we're trying to stay busy. But, I mean, our family is very close. And so, I mean, me and my youngest brother have been playing Madden every single day. And me and my other brother, like I said, lift weights. And we're a big family. We're a big, happy group, as I guess I would say. We're very close, and we do a lot of things together. So that togetherness makes it a lot easier to be home and a lot more enjoyable.
I think you're going to like the atmosphere here. It's kind of a family atmosphere here, wouldn't you say, Steve?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you're going to fit in really well. I think you're going to this is a locker room that's very tight. It's a culture that has really brought out the best in the players, both young and old, here on the roster. And AJ, not for nothing, but I think you'd be hard pressed to find a better place for a young football player to land than the Buffalo Bills organization right now. It's you're going to thrive in it, and congratulations.
AJ, and that comes from a guy from Steve Tasker there who came here in 85, 86, Steve, and never left, right? You raised your whole family here.
Yeah, I'm still living here, AJ. And we've been really I came here with my wife and a dog, and now we have 5 kids, 6 grandkids, and I have different dogs. So there you go. It's been great. You'll love it here. I know you will, and you're going to find out this is a perfect landing spot for a defensive lineman from Iowa.
Oh, sounds great. I'm very excited.
We're excited to have you, AJ. Thanks for coming on the show with us tonight. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.